Zephaniah, like so many of the prophets, spends a great deal of time sharing about God's judgment and God's disappointment, both with Israel and with other nations. And in chapter 3, the focus in the first 7 verses turns to Jerusalem itself and woes for that city because of what the people and especially the leaders have done. Our verse of the day is Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 2, which says, "It has listened to no voice. It has accepted no correction. It has not trusted in the Lord. It has not drawn near to its God." In that one verse, we hear 4 things that are important for you and for me, for our spiritual life and our relationship with God. The first is they're, if you will, smacked a little bit because they haven't listened. They haven't listened to any voice. And it's so important in life. If we can't listen, if we can't genuinely hear what the Lord is saying, what God is saying to us through the scriptures, through the Spirit, if we can't listen to the voices of other people and their thoughts and their opinions, you're never going to grow, you're never going to change, and spiritually speaking, you're going to be stuck. And so that's part of the problem with the whole city of Jerusalem. They haven't listened. They're so set in their ways. And then the next aspect of listening is it has accepted no correction. We can get defensive very easily when someone shares something with us. But we all need to be open to, maybe there's a kernel of truth. Maybe there's a grain of truth that I need to hear or receive in what somebody is saying, even if it's not easy for me to say it. I often use the analogy of how a football team, the day after a game in the NFL, they all look at film. They all look to see what went well, what could have been better. And you look at that, you have to listen to your coaches, and then you have to correct what went wrong. And if football teams do that to win a game, how much more important it is for us as people, as human beings and followers of Christ, to be able to listen, to be able to receive correction, and to adjust our course or our behavior or what we're doing. And the other 2 aspects of this verse, the people, not only have they not listened, they haven't been open to correction, they haven't trusted the Lord, and they haven't drawn near to God. God comes so far to meet us, but we have to also take initiative in our own lives to draw near to God. That's on us. God will only come so far. So I pray, and the very fact that you're listening to these devotions is a good sign for you, that you are listening and trying to hear what God is saying to you, that you'll be open to correction, to course adjustments each day and each week as you grow and as you hear from the Lord. Keep on trusting and keep doing what you can do to draw nearer to God every day.